Emma's pen stills over her notebook as the voice on the line turns her blood cold. Liam's tone is soft, intimate, but not meant for her sister. The muffled laugh in the background confirms her worst fear. For a moment, she can't breathe. The world narrows to that single, shattering sound. Her thoughts spiral, flashes of Sophie's glowing smile when she showed the engagement ring, the family dinners where Liam seemed perfect. Now, every memory feels tainted. Should she call Sophie right now? Should she confront Liam? The loyalty that once felt simple suddenly twists into something suffocating and uncertain. When the call ends, the silence is unbearable. Emma stares at her trembling hands, knowing that one truth could destroy her sister's joy. She promises herself to find proof before saying anything. But deep inside, she already feels it, the fracture that will change everything has already begun. Emma Lewis has always been the anchor, calm, steady, the quiet force holding her fractured family together. After their mother's death, she stepped into a role far beyond her years, raising Sophie while their father withdrew into grief. Her life became responsibility, her dreams shelved for survival and love's duty. Sophie, 2 years younger, grew up sheltered by Emma's sacrifices. She became everything bright that Emma wasn't allowed to be: hopeful, radiant, full of belief in love and happy endings. Her engagement to Liam felt like proof that goodness still existed, that their pain could finally lead to something beautiful. But beneath the surface, Emma feels time slipping away. Her career is stable but empty, her relationships fleeting. Watching Sophie's happiness only reminds her of what she's lost. Still, she clings to her mother's dying wish: take care of her, always. Now that vow feels like both love and curse. Emma's suspicion grows like a quiet storm. She scrolls through Liam's posts, noticing gaps in his stories, late-night meetings, unread messages, subtle lies masked as charm. When she visits Sophie's apartment, Liam greets her with warmth that feels rehearsed. His eyes dart too quickly, his laughter too measured, too controlled. Days later, her phone buzzes, a voice message from Liam, low and intimate: "I can't wait to see you tomorrow." Attached is a photo of a hotel keycard. Emma's heart slams against her ribs. Denial fades. She drives to the address, trembling, dread building with every mile of silence. From her car, she watches Liam embrace Rachel, her childhood friend. The world tilts. The betrayal slices twice as deep. She stumbles out, retching in the parking lot, tears burning her eyes. Sophie's laughter echoes in her mind: wedding dresses, promises, love all unraveling. Emma knows. She must tell her. At the bridal shower, Emma's stomach twists as Sophie beams beneath a crown of ribbons and laughter. Every gift unwrapped feels like a countdown to disaster. Then Liam walks in, charming as ever, kissing Sophie with practiced devotion. Emma's throat tightens, the truth claws at her, desperate to escape. That night, she confronts Liam in the dim glow of a parking lot. "I know about Rachel," she says, her voice trembling. His mask slips: guilt, then calculation. He pleads, manipulates, warns her to stay silent. "She'll hate you, Emma," he murmurs, his words colder than the autumn air. Emma hides her pain behind smiles, lying to her father, drowning in guilt as Sophie posts wedding updates filled with joy. Just when she resolves to finally tell the truth, an envelope appears on her doorstep. Inside, glossy photos of Liam and Rachel. Proof. And a new, unseen threat. Emma corners Rachel at a cafe, desperation trembling beneath her calm tone. Rachel breaks down, confessing Liam's lies, the promises, the manipulation, the guilt that drove her to send the photos. "He said he'd leave her," Rachel whispers. Emma's stomach twists. The man Sophie idolized was a stranger all along. When Emma finally tells Sophie, the truth detonates. Sophie laughs through disbelief, eyes wide, heartbreaking. "You're lying. You've always hated how happy I am," she screams. The photos silence her laughter, then come the tears, the rage. Their father, siding with Sophie, condemns Emma. "Enough, Emma. You've gone too far." Emma packs in silence, her family's rejection echoing louder than words. Weeks later, her phone rings, Sophie's sobs on the line. Liam is gone. His company is under investigation, fraudulent documents bear Sophie's name. The betrayal has come full circle. The man she defended has left her world collapsing. When Emma returns home, the silence between her and Sophie feels fragile but healing. Sophie's pride has shattered into tears and apologies. Together, they face the truth head-on, filing reports, speaking to investigators, untangling the fraud Liam left behind. For the first time in years, they stand side by side. Daniel watches his daughters rebuild what he helped break. The guilt in his eyes mirrors the years of distance and disbelief. One evening, he finally speaks, voice cracking, regret raw. "I should have trusted you, Emma." His apology doesn't erase the pain, but it opens the door to forgiveness and renewal. Rachel, stripped of her reputation, finds courage in confession. Her statement seals Liam's conviction, a small act of redemption. When the trial ends, Emma doesn't celebrate, she simply breathes. The chaos is over, the weight lifted. She walks into morning light knowing peace isn't loud, it's quiet, earned, and real. Months later, Sophie moves into Emma's apartment, boxes stacked beside memories. Their laughter is tentative, fragile, but it's there echoing through quiet dinners and shared cups of tea. Healing comes slowly, through ordinary moments. Each meal cooked, each story retold, becomes a small piece of the trust they're rebuilding. One afternoon, while cleaning, Emma discovers an old letter tucked inside a sketchbook, her handwriting, young and trembling. A promise to their late mother, "I'll always protect Sophie." Tears blur the words. She smiles through the ache. "I kept my promise, Mom," she whispers. "Even when it broke me." At sunset, the sisters walk along the pier, the sea stretching endlessly ahead. The wind tangles their hair as Sophie slips her hand into Emma's. No apologies left, just understanding. The horizon glows, soft and gold. Sometimes, Emma thinks, the hardest truth is also the deepest act of love.